Hi, it's Tony Tricilius with Cheap Scrapbook Stuff, and I'm coming to you with this week's Hump Day inspiration. And in honor of Valentine's Day that's coming up, we are working with one of the new Reminisce collections called Be My Valentine. And I actually managed to do 2 layouts with this collection, which is odd because usually with Reminisce I can only do 1. But I did do 2, so I will show them to you. First, I'll show you the collection. It's short. There's only 4 sheets of paper. First, we have a sticker sheet. And then we have the first paper is called Be My Valentine. There's the front and the back. Next up is called Love You. And the front and the back. This one is called Lots of Love, and the back side, and Love Stripe, and the back side. So that was the collection, short and sweet. And now the layouts. Okay, so here's the first layout. So what we did was we took Lots of Love for the background, and then we took the back side of Lots of Love, the gray hashtag, and cut the corners off. Randomly, just kind of cut the corners off, didn't really measure, just kind of cut them off and set them on the 2 corners on the left hand side. And then on the right hand side I took Love Stripe and put a 4-inch strip and then a 2-inch strip up the back side of Lots of Love. And then I took a die cut machine. I have the old-fashioned Cricut with the cartridges, and I cut the letters Love out. I think I used George and Basic Shapes. I'll put it in the description for sure. I'll look and see exactly which one I used, but cut out Love and ran it down on an angle. And I then took and outlined those words in Stickles, and I used Christmas Red. And then for the photo mats, I used more of Love Stripe, and that was it for the left hand side. Oh, and I put another heart on top of the heart. You could put a small picture there if you wanted, or just leave it with the heart as is there, either way. So that was the left side. On the right hand side, I took the same cartridge and I cut 6 smaller hearts. So you could use a cartridge, you could use a punch, a die cut, whatever you have to cut a heart. And you can cut 6 small hearts. And then I did gray, and I used cardstock. And I used Dovetail Cardstock for the gray and Daredevil for the red. So I did the cardstock and I outlined the gray in Stickles, and I'm trying to read what it says. Confetti Stickles. And then the same Christmas Red for the red. So I outlined those. And then for the photo mats, I used the Dovetail Cardstock and the Love Stripe pattern paper, and I took and did stitching on the Dovetail Cardstock, and I used the LePen, the Marva Uchida LePen in red. So that was the first layout. For the second layout, it looks like this. I used Love You. So you need like 3 sheets of paper to do this layout. So I used the back side for the base, and then I took the front side and I cut 1/2-inch strips. So 1, 2, 3, 4 1/2-inch strips to make the tic-tac-toe grid. And then on the left hand side I cut a square, and I want to say that I did that about a 9-inch square. And then I used the same cartridge, and I cut the hearts and the X's. So instead of X's and O's, I cut hearts and O's, or hearts and X's. And we outlined those in stitching, and we used the Uniball white gel pen to do that. And then on the left hand side we did, instead of X's and O's, we did X's and hearts, and did the stitching on those as well. And then for the photo mats, we just used plain white snowball cardstock and more stitching with the red LePen. So that was it for the layouts. They're pretty simple. They look complicated, but they actually were very simple. So I will put the description, the information that we used in the description. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks, and make it a great day.